river otter pelt. This little river otter I skinned several weeks ago. Make sure you get a tag for it. Get a tag. And a lot of people will tell you, you know, I didn't have no fur stretchers, no fur board, none of that. You know, so what I did was took a piece of old, I call it dog paneling fence or old decking lumber. I took a piece of decking lumber and I made it happen. Use what you got. Use what you got. You ain't got to have what that man had. You got to have it in you to say, you know what, I can make it happen. You can't be like everybody else. I swear you can't. But you know, using what I had, I tanned this otter fur, and I want to show you guys how it turned out. Usually, have mercy. Not too much. Turning it back inside out is going to be the job now. Piece of fence, a decking lumber. You ain't got to have no fur stretchers. You ain't got to be a professional. You just got to have it in you to make it happen. Look, that's not hard fur. That's not a rough hide. Here at the youth workshop, I'm going to show the kids my hide tanning technique. Who else to teach it to? Who else to teach it to? It's like a sock. Still full. I gotta wash that fur now. I'm gonna wash it and shampoo it. But as you see, Lord knows, one of my first videos, I used to tell people when I return your fur back to you, you stick your hand out and you'll be able to do this. A lot of people give me a hide and they say I've tanned it, and the hide be this hard, and it is it's just the applied science. You ain't got to have all that fancy equipment. You can have the bare minimum and still make it happen and produce quality fur. A lot of you will be tanning a hide just for your personal reasons, you know, for your personal self. You ain't trying to be a tannery and all that. You're not trying to tan 1,000 hides a year. But I'm telling you, it is a labor and a labor of love. If you really enjoy it, you stick with it. And then you learn the process. That's my old toboggan, my toboggan. I don't go nowhere without it. It generally stays in my pocket. But I had to grab that pan this morning. I didn't have nothing else to grab it with. But look, I even kept his little paws up there because I wanted every bit of them. My Paul used to say from nose to tail. Nose to tail. But that's some beautiful fur, some beautiful hide work. And if you pay attention to the process, you will do the applied science and be able to tan a hide. It ain't that hard. I know if you look on YouTube and the internet, they make it seem so hard. It's not as hard as it appears, people. Like, don't overthink the process is what I want to share with you. I'm going to smoke this hide and I'm going to turn it into that brown color. And I got a friend that's already got his name on it. But I want to share that with you guys. Have mercy. I'm tired. I got to go up here to the hose pipe and get me something to drink. Lord.